the version 2.2 special program has just concluded. And can we all agree that it was somewhat superior to last month's anniversary special program? Many felt that the previous special program was overwhelmed with excessive yapping and lacked substantial presentations. While I may not articulate it in the same terms, I do share a similar sentiment. However, this special program was nice. Straight to the point, presentation after presentation after presentation, boom, done. We got hyped up and swiftly moved on to scouring Twitter for version 2.3 leaks. But for those who aren't interested in leaks and just want to enjoy the game one patch at a time, please stick around for I will do a quick review about the star of this special program. Maybe even the star of version 2.2 in general, Boothill. Boothill is my primary target in version 2.2. You know, I usually pull for 4-star characters, and if there is a 5-star that I want, the character must have something to do with Break Team archetype. Well, he is. In fact, upon his banner's arrival, he will unequivocally claim the title of Break King. As a physical hunt, Boothill's ability to inflict physical weakness upon enemies is unmatched by other characters with similar role. I'd even go so far as to call it unfair for the other characters. Physical is the strongest element in the game, probably the only one that can compete with Crit Team. Having such an ability, Boothill will be relevant in any battle, against any type of enemy, independent of elemental weakness manipulator like Silverwolf. He's essentially Shuei, but with better mechanics and a stronger element. The existence of this kind of character, in my opinion, is like a double-edged sword. On one hand, it helps players dealing with elemental matchups that have become quite tricky lately. But on the other hand, it also makes some traditional break DPS uncomfortable. Characters such as Hook, Su Shang, and Dan Heng, who fulfill a similar role as single-target breakers, may face retirement upon Boothill's arrival. Due to being a 5-star, he might be stronger than them, and more importantly, elemental matchup is irrelevant to him. Every time you need any of these guys for weakness break purposes, Boothill just fit in nicely as well because he applies physical weakness to them. I'm not saying he will 100% replace them in every scenario. After all, break teams bring 2 DPS most of the time in battle. However, at the very least, his presence diminishes their necessity. I'm not sure if one universal breaker on each team like this is the new team structure Hoyoverse is aiming for break archetype, but I hope they don't make more of this kind. Characters like Boothill or Shuei risk reducing the strategic depth of break teams, for they are ignoring the elemental matchup, which is the core of this archetype. We're just one character away from destroying that balance now. I don't want Break Team to become brain dead, so I hope Boothill is the last of this kind. Obviously, we still need to wait for the official announcement to see more about his kit, but even from this brief description alone, I can already tell that he is a must-pull for Break Team enthusiasts. There is no doubt about it. So if Boothill appeals to you as he does to me, you better start saving your jades. Thankfully, his banner comes second after Robin. You have a lot of time to save up.